we're going to begin with a major obstacle for President Trump as his first week in office draws to a close. So first, a federal judge has temporarily blocked his executive order to end birthright citizenship, and the judge had a blunt message for the president. And meanwhile, on Capitol Hill, two key Republican senators now say they will not support Pete Hegseth's nomination for defense secretary. Ed O'Keefe has more of the blistering decision from the judge first. Ed, good morning.
Tony, good to see you. President Trump is vowing to appeal the decision, but the ruling's a good reminder. While the president has signed dozens of executive actions or orders this week, they are certain to face challenges.
Obviously, we'll appeal it. They put it before a certain judge in Seattle, I guess, right? And there's no surprises with that judge.
The Reagan-appointed federal judge said the executive order to end birthright citizenship was blatantly unconstitutional, adding, "I have difficulty understanding how a member of the bar could state unequivocally that this is a constitutional order. It just boggles my mind." President Trump's boldest, most urgent move this week, ordering 1,500 U.S. troops to the U.S.-Mexico border and considering adding additional troops that would total up to 10,000. Those troops would join the thousands of Texas National Guard already there.
Making sure that the border is safe and secure and that criminals don't come into our country.
Where they will deploy and how they'll carry out the orders remains unclear. Much of this week's work is designed to show a president in action, fulfilling campaign promises and undoing Biden-era actions.
Could you imagine Biden doing this? I don't think so.
But on Capitol Hill, Trump's pick for defense secretary, Pete Hegseth, now facing some Republican opposition ahead of a final vote expected later today. Republican Senators Lisa Murkowski of Alaska and Susan Collins of Maine say they won't support Hegseth, citing concerns about his experience and character.
No surprises there. It's too bad. You know, it's just the way it is. Too bad.
Now, given the makeup of the Senate, Hegseth can still lose one more Republican senator and still be confirmed. Also, CBS News has learned another nominee, Tulsi Gabbard, the president's pick to serve as Director of National Intelligence, may also be facing some challenges from Republicans. The situation is described as fluid by one source, and we'll see whether or not she's able to hold on. Tony?
We'll keep following it. Ed, while we have you, the president also signed an executive order yesterday declassifying the files on the assassinations of John F. Kennedy, Robert F. Kennedy, and Martin Luther King Jr. Count me intrigued. What can you tell us about this?
Well, look, President Trump says this order will give the American people truth and transparency after a decades-long wait. The official conclusions, remember, that all three killings were carried out by lone gunmen have been challenged for years by a slew of conspiracy theories, but don't expect anything immediately. Plans will be presented to the president in 15 days to release the records for JFK and 45 days for the other two cases. It's going to be a while, but he's vowing to release those records. Tony?
All right, there's a process for everything. Ed, thank you very much.